Vivemos a era conectada. É assim que a premiada agência novaiorquina RGA se refere ao momento atual, em que todos estão o tempo todo on. E o celular, pela mobilidade, é o principal meio de toda essa conectividade. A agência do ano, segundo o júri do Festival Cannes Lions de Publicidade, tem hoje representações no mundo inteiro, incluindo São Paulo. A equipe do Metrópolis foi recebida na sede da RGA, em Nova York.
A agência, fundada por dois irmãos em 1977, começou criando efeitos visuais para TV e cinema. Virou digital a partir dos anos 90.
Digital agencies, most of us started when the web was invented in the 1990s. The original business was to design these websites for these big companies and to build e-commerce and stuff like that. Now that digital has really become a core part of most people's lives, the role of what we do has become more and more elevated.
A lot of the work that we're doing inside the agency is multi-channel.
We actually invent new products, new services for our clients that consumers use as part of their everyday routine.
I would say there's probably two projects that we've worked on over the years that have been very complicated. One project is the Nike Plus Field Band project. For us, it was a challenge mainly because a good part of that project consisted of us working with this hardware device, the wearable, and I think that was a first for us as an agency. It was a first for Nike as a brand. It was a first for the industry. The other project that we continue to work on is Nike Plus Running, and that project has seen multiple versions, and it's developed and evolved over the last 8 years.
What if you had the perfect music for every moment?
Beats was interesting because they're using humans to curate the playlist, right? So I think some of the other music services are using algorithms. Sometimes you don't quite get the right types of music. So I think being able to get a playlist that was created by a DJ that you like, a record label that you follow, I think that has a little bit more, emotional connection back to the consumer. In the US, there's a lot of products that are being introduced around the connected home. We're also going to see things like connected cars, and we're also seeing a lot of wearables being introduced into the marketplace. That's all happening because of the proliferation of smartphones, and I think mobile is going to help push that forward.
We call it the connected age, which we think is an evolution from the digital age. Now I'm carrying around these devices in my pocket that are like supercomputers in terms of the power, and they're constantly connected to networks. They're receiving data, they're sending data continually. And it's given the ability for all kinds of new products to be invented that have this kind of technology embedded in them.
Eleita a melhor agência de 2014 pela revista Adweek, a RDA acaba de repetir o feito no Festival de Cannes, de onde saiu com mais de 30 prêmios, dentre eles o de Agência do Ano de 2015.
We're doing stuff that's just no one else is doing. And we have this body of work that we created with our client Beats by Dre that I think, even though we've been doing great work for a couple of years, there were certain things that we did last year, like the thing we did for the World Cup with Neymar, that really became famous throughout the industry as just examples of great work.
Will you walk the line like it's there to choose?